know you're mine, 'cause you got me feeling, 'cause I got no doubts. I want the whole world to know you're mine.
What's so aesthetic? Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder instead of at the camera, and it's gonna be so embarrassing. Like, there's a clip of me, like, just like... This is so exciting, though. I finally, like, I'm getting to try out this sick camera. Like, it's nothing, like, crazy. It's a Canon EOS Rebel TBI. I'm in my school's bathroom right now. I was planning to go to a park, but I was like, oh my god, I just want to try it out in the bathroom. So it's going to be really awkward if somebody walks in. I'm sitting on the toilet right now, but I feel like it's going to be kind of aesthetic. Because the lighting's good, right? I bet there's really good ASMR on this thing. My friend Kira does ASMR. She's really cool. I was going to talk about my week. What did I do Monday? Monday I had my first day of school. I had 3D functional objects in the glass building. It's on the east side, and it's this amazing old glass factory which they turned into a sculpture building, and there's a sewing lab. And yeah, Monday I had 3D functional objects with, I don't know if I'm like doxing people, David Eckert. He was amazing. We did this really cool like kind of icebreaker thing where we all built towers. And ours was horrible. It like fell down immediately, but we didn't have a lot of fun, and that was the problem. We really took a mathematical approach, I think, which like was great and actually really smart, because we were like, oh, the triangle is the strongest shape, so we should use the triangle. And we built a few triangles. But the people at the table next to us had a really fun time, and they just made tubes and then kind of like a larger base. And we were not expecting that guy to stand up, but guess what? He did, and ours fell down. I should say she did, because they named her Victoria. They gave her a purse. They had so much fun. And theirs was the only one that stood. So if you think about it, if you apply this, there's like someone outside the door maybe just being like, who the fuck is talking to themselves? If you apply this experience to all experiences, you'll have to have fun when you're making something. Otherwise, first of all, it's gonna fucking crash if you don't have fun. Second of all, then you didn't have fun, and that's like, what's the point even? Like, one day you're gonna die. So have fun. That's what I learned. Tuesday, I had 8 a.m. drawing academic skills in the Schnitzer, which is on the west side, kind of by the park blocks. And it's an old federal building. The architecture is insane. I mean, if you think about most colleges, like most colleges are more modern. So there's more like brutalist modern architecture. Our school is more made back when, I think it was maybe it was 1900s, either way, long time ago. They were still inspired by European architecture. So this building could go on for such a long time. The library, oh my god, the library is amazing. It's also huge. There's so many books about art, and there's a huge wall of past students' theses all together, and they're all like these black books. It's really cool, and I'm really excited to read about them. I already got a book from the library about different artists' routines. Anyways, Tuesday, August 3rd. Drawing academic skills, 8 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Amazed. I was in awe. We got to draw this little dump truck, and I think this was the second class, she stacked a bunch of stools together, and we drew the stools, which is like a famous drawing. I forget who from, maybe Picasso. Don't crucify me. And I was just in awe that we got to do that as a class. And soon we're going to have nude models, which I don't know, like, is so exciting. This too is just like a shock to be able to like use a fancy camera and a fancy microphone. I've always watched YouTube videos, and the videos where they have these like fluffy, usually they have like a little tiny mic that has this fluffy stuff on it, but I've always thought, oh my god, that looks so soft, and I really want to know what it feels like. And in real life, it does feel exactly as soft as you think it feels. Okay. And then after drawing on Tuesday, I had a class called Unpopular Culture. Are you kidding? Unpopular culture as a class? How sick is that? We talked about Bigfoot. We talked about trad wives. We talked about BDSM. We talked about... What else did we talk about? We talked about the difference between emo and goth, and all the different types of goth, mall goth. And basically, we got to talk about all that because the class is a writing class, but we're using the topic of unpopular culture and subcultures, what attracts people to cultures, as our topic for writing. And so we're also, through that, learning about what attracts people to cultures, which is like kind of like marketing. Everybody's just talking in the class and everybody's so happy. I keep saying that for every class, but it's really true. And then lastly, on Tuesday, I had 250 to 550 time arts, which is really vague and like kind of like, what is that? But I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's art that is in cahoots, in consideration with time. So that means animation, film, performance, and that's everything we learned about. We did personal presentations. I was going to take a video, but I forgot. Personal presentations, just like introducing ourselves. And my friend Lily, she did such a funny one. She's hilarious. She's like a stand-up comic, basically. I'm telling her she needs to do stand-up. And then Wednesday, I had functional objects again in the glass building. And we're working on this project that I'm both excited for and a little nervous for because it's going to be difficult, but I know that I can do it. It's called Cardboard Couture, and you basically make an outfit entirely out of cardboard, which, like, okay, cool, like, awesome, but you can't use tape or glue or paper or anything but cardboard. And it's like the first big event of the year. It's going to be a whole like fashion runway. So it's like you got to really like strut your stuff, you know? You don't want to be like the one person that's like super boring. Like that would just suck. So I don't know. I'm feeling really ambitious about it. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, but maybe that'll be a different video. Then Thursday, drawing again. And that's when we really got into gesture, and I did this super fun drawing of this flower vase, and we did it over and over again, and I love natural shapes, so I was just obsessed with the way the vase was like really solid, and then the flowers just like explode out of it, and they're just so vibrant and fun to like, you know? Time arts again, which is when we actually presented the presentations we made, and we learned a little bit about Afro quantum physics, which is this, her name's Rashida something, I'll put it in. Rashida, she talked about how time is not the same for everyone, and just how time has been used to oppress people for a long time, which was really interesting to me and honestly made me emotional because, I don't know, we just really got into it in the class discussion, and we talked about how, time as a punishment really fucked me up. Like, I don't know, it brings me back to like childhood, and like, I don't know, when I was like put in time out, this sounds really weird, but like, I didn't understand, you know? I didn't understand why that had to be a punishment, or like why grounding had to be a punishment, because why was I not learning what the correct thing to do was? Why was I losing parts of my life, parts of my joy? And that kind of relates to like the concept of jail, time as punishment. And I don't know, it really hit me because that was something I really felt when I was a kid. Time as a punishment. It just felt absurd to me. Like, you are taking away a part of my life because I didn't understand something. Not even that I wanted to be malicious, but like, usually it was a mistake, you know? I just never understood that. It didn't make any sense to me. And yeah, it ended up making me emotional, which is just, I don't know. I think it's a beautiful thing, honestly. Like, to be sensitive and to express emotions. I think it's really important. Oh, yeah. And then Friday. Today, I had first year seminar, 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And we had this professor, his name's Elliot Todd, and he was really interesting. And I had that class with my friends, Sarah and Sophia, and also Lily. And we heard the professor, well, we heard him because he was presenting, and he did a presentation about his own career and his life, and just talked about how when you're a creative person, you live a creative life, and there's a lot of different things that entails. Like, it often means you're going to have many careers, stuff like that. Sorry. I feel really bad. I shouldn't be using the restroom space. But honestly, I just didn't think anybody was going to come in here. Yeah. I mean, and then I got all this camera equipment. And that's kind of been my first week. Really exciting stuff. So, I don't know. I can't wait to do those.
Cue the weekend montage.
Prince of Legends. Are you filming me? Why are you filming? That feels inappropriate. Cute cop? He keeps filming me.
Oh, she's stealing.
She's stealing stickers. She's stealing stickers.
Stickers in your pocket.
Ooh. Beyonce.
I wouldn't use this as a microphone.
Though that's kind of freaky, but like also cute, but like I'm just so grateful. It's insane. Okay, bye. We can interview moms on the street.